Hey everyone, welcome back to La Cocina de Janet. Today I have a super bomb shrimp dish for you guys to try. So obviously the main ingredient is going to be shrimp. I am using 2 pounds of medium-sized shrimp. First thing you want to do is obviously peel it, and I like to butterfly them to clean out the inside, and that way they cook much quicker. So now I'm going to fix them in this very large kind of flat platter. That's going to allow for these to cook twice as fast than in a deep dish. Here you can see I've kind of laid them all down, and you can tell that they're cooking because they're turning a very nice, beautiful, bright orange color. Here I topped them with 2 limes and a little bit of salt. Once I did that bottom layer, this is the top layer. So now I have 2 layers of shrimp. The bottom ones are almost all the way done cooking. Now here I'm going to go ahead and cure the onions separately. So I've added the juice of 2 limes and a little bit of salt. That way when I add them to the shrimp, they're already nice and tender. So now we're going to make the rest of the lime juice sauce that we're going to pour on top of kind of like the top layer of the shrimp. We have about 3 to 4 serrano peppers here chopped. You can adjust that to however spicy you want them. You can add less or you can add more. And we're going to go ahead and squeeze 5 limes into the blender. Go ahead and blend it up. I added a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper to the same juice so that you don't have to worry about seasoning the shrimp separately. So here my mom is adding the onions that are somewhat tender and already cooked because we did that separately in a different bowl. So she's just kind of gonna spread them all over the shrimp so that once we pour that lime spicy sauce on top, they can continue cooking for a little bit longer, and that top layer of shrimp is going to cook evenly and very, very nicely. We like onions, guys. I know you can tell because that's like a whole purple onion. Don't judge me, okay? I ain't kissing nobody, so my breath can smell like onions. It is A-okay. So here we're going to go ahead and add that lime serrano pepper juice pretty much that we blended and just kind of pour it on top. This is pretty much the rest of the lime juice, so that's going to continue to cook the shrimp as well. So once you have it on there, go ahead and start mixing your onions with your shrimp because you really kind of want to move the bottom shrimp since those have been sitting in that lime juice for a while now. Those are pretty much all the way cooked through. And now you want to move pretty much that top layer so that that can start cooking as well. And then you get some of the onions in there, just mixing all of the sauce and the juice with the shrimp. That looks so good. I skipped the clip where I added cilantro. I added a nice pinch full of cilantro. You can either omit that if you don't like cilantro or just add it and go ahead and mix it in with the onions as well. Now, of course, to make the dish look very pretty, we are adding cucumber rounds all around the dish. And that way when you go ahead and serve yourself a plate, you can go ahead and grab some of the shrimp mixed in with the onions and the cilantro, and then add a couple of cucumbers to the side of your dish just to kind of add a little bit of that yummy, fresh crunch that the cucumber brings. That is looking really, really good. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of toppings to the cucumber. This is just some dried chili flakes. Add that all the way around, and if you like your agua chile even spicier, you can even sprinkle it over the shrimp for just a little bit of that extra kick. And here we're also going to sprinkle the cucumber and kind of like just the whole top of the dish with a little bit of sea salt. Just the tiniest bit, just kind of to add a little extra flavor. And this is the dish up close and personal. Keep in mind that the shrimp at this stage, they are about 75% fully cooked in the lime juice. Some people like their shrimp a little less cooked. Some people like their shrimp all the way cooked. You choose that, and just keep checking your shrimp as they're sitting there, and if you feel like they're as cooked as you want them, feel free to dig in and fix yourself a nice plate. We go ahead and serve these with tostadas. You can also serve them with tortilla chips. And do not forget your michelada, your modelo, your corona, whatever you like to drink with this amazing fresh seafood dish. Here it is for you guys. It was really that easy. What takes the longest of this entire dish is just kind of leaving the shrimp alone and letting them fully cook. Besides that, it is easy and it is delicious. I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by to my channel. Please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Like my video, share it with your friends, because this is definitely a dish that you should be cooking in spring and in summer and whenever you're having that shrimp craving. Thanks so much, guys. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.